Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The diagnostic trouble code P2074 indicates that the manifold absolute pressure (MAP) sensor signal is lower than expected in a Honda Fit model from 2015 to 2020. The MAP sensor plays a crucial role in monitoring the intake manifold pressure, which is essential for precise fuel injection and ignition timing. Incorrect readings can lead to suboptimal engine performance and increased emissions. In this case, the signal is less than the required threshold, suggesting a malfunction either in the MAP sensor itself or in the associated wiring and connections. The vehicle owner may experience reduced engine efficiency or warning lights illuminating on the dashboard. Understanding this error and its implications is vital for effective troubleshooting and repair. The MAP sensor is responsible for measuring the pressure inside the intake manifold, which directly affects the engine's air-fuel mixture. It is typically located on or near the intake manifold, making it easily accessible for both inspection and replacement. This sensor provides vital data to the Powertrain Control Module, PCM, to adjust the fuel injection accordingly. A malfunctioning MAP sensor can lead to poor acceleration, higher emissions, and overall inefficient engine performance. When the MAP sensor signals a value below 54.1 kPa, it triggers the P2074 code, indicating that the engine may not be receiving accurate data for optimal operation. It's important to assess both the sensor and its connections thoroughly during diagnostics. The DTC P2074 may arise from a few possible causes that need to be investigated thoroughly. Firstly, a faulty MAP sensor is the most likely culprit, as it may be unable to provide the required pressure signal due to internal failure. Secondly, wiring issues can occur where damaged or frayed wires prevent proper signal transmission. Additionally, poor connections at the sensor or the PCM could lead to intermittent signals, resulting in the code being triggered. Each of these possibilities must be examined closely, as the root cause must be identified to resolve the issue effectively. Understanding these causes aids technicians in narrowing down the problem during the troubleshooting process. There are several symptoms associated with DTC P2074 that may serve as indicators of a malfunctioning MAP sensor. Owners may notice a decline in engine performance, particularly during acceleration, as the PCM fails to receive accurate readings necessary for optimal fuel injection. Furthermore, the vehicle's warning lights, particularly the check engine light, can be illuminated, notifying the driver of the issue. Another potential symptom is a reduction in fuel efficiency, as incorrect air-fuel mixtures lead to inefficient combustion. These signs collectively suggest that the MAP sensor or associated circuitry might be compromised, warranting further diagnostic checks and troubleshooting procedures. The first step in troubleshooting DTC P2074 involves performing a MAP sensor performance check. To begin, ensure that the vehicle is in the on mode. This is crucial as it prepares the onboard systems for diagnostic testing. Utilize the HDS, which stands for Honda Diagnostic System, to check the current parameters of the MAP sensor. The sensor should show values less than 54.1 kilopascal or less than 406.0 millimeters per curie. This data is essential to confirm whether the sensor is functioning within the required thresholds. If the values persist below the threshold for 5 seconds or more, it confirms a malfunction. Consequently, if the values are stable but below expectations, replacing the MAP sensor would be the next step. Moving on to the second troubleshooting step for DTC P2074. Start by clearing the DTC using the HDS. This process resets the engine's diagnostic system and allows for a new assessment. After clearing the DTC, Start the engine and hold it at 3,000 RPM without any load until the radiator fan engages, after which allow it to idle. This step is critical for validating the engine's operational status under controlled conditions. Then, conduct a test drive while ensuring that the engine coolant temperature ECT is above 158 degrees Fahrenheit and the engine speed exceeds 1,400 RPM for a steady 15 miles per hour speed for 2 seconds or more. During this, monitor values from the ECT sensor, engine speed, and vehicle speed to ascertain the system's performance. The third step focuses on monitoring the onboard diagnostics OBD status for DTC P2074 with the HDS. After performing the test drive, verify whether the HDS indicates a failed status. A failed status means the conditions validating the error have reoccurred, confirming that the map sensor needs replacement. On the other hand, if the HDS indicates passed, check for potential intermittent failures that could hint at underlying issues. If the vehicle shows passed, it implies the system is functioning correctly, but further checks for any poor connections or loose terminals at the map sensor and PCM are necessary to ensure long-term reliability. If the freeze data from earlier diagnostics aligns with any observed failures, attempt to replicate those conditions to gather accurate data for troubleshooting. Once repairs are concluded for DTC P2074, it is critical to perform final verification tests. Start by confirming if the replacement map sensor was appropriately installed and secured. Following that, run the engine to ensure it operates smoothly without issues. This is often accompanied by watching engine response under various conditions to ensure optimal performance. After confirming that the vehicle functions as expected, check the HDS for any lingering or new error codes. This step is vital to ensure that the troubleshooting and replacement processes have effectively resolved the issue. If any codes reappear, additional investigation may be required to ensure comprehensive repairs. Preventive maintenance plays a crucial role in avoiding the recurrence of DTC P2074. It is advisable to regularly inspect the map sensor for any visible signs of wear, damage, or corrosion. Maintaining the integrity of wiring connected to the map sensor is also essential. Frayed or damaged wires can trigger erroneous signals. Additionally, ensuring that connectors are clean and securely attached can minimize the risk of intermittent errors. Regular vehicle servicing should include checks on the map sensor's operational status as part of a broader engine performance analysis. By performing these checks, one can significantly reduce the chances of facing issues related to the map sensor in the future. In conclusion, understanding the role of the map sensor is essential for effectively addressing DTC P2074. The sensor's accurate readings are vital for optimal engine functioning, affecting everything from fuel efficiency to emissions. Ensuring all connections are secure and investigating the potential for wiring issues will play a significant role in successful diagnostics and repairs. Performing thorough diagnostics using the HDS, alongside a systematic approach to troubleshoot, can effectively pinpoint the root of the issue. Regular maintenance practices can help prevent future occurrences of this error code. By being proactive, Honda Fit owners can enjoy a reliable and efficient driving experience. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.